Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of this Final Fantasy XI Let's Play. I am your host, as always, Rontro, aka Rohan Solo, your favorite video game bounty hunter. And alongside me, trying to run circles around me, is Retromageddon, aka Roby-Wan Kenobi, your favorite and best Jedi of all time.
Yes, and I'm playing as the enigmatic elven red mage, Victor.
And I am Rontro, the warrior elven that is your exact twin, except I'm taller.
Yeah, he's a tougher, stronger twin.
And we are the combined known as the Retro Bros. We are the Retro Bros, yes, because we're awesome like that.
We're not actually twins.
No, we're not even related.
Yeah.
So there's a bunny right here. It was staring at my butt, and I'm not very comfortable with that, so we're going to kill it.
Well, they say rabbits are perverts.
Well, did you ever hear the term, screw like rabbits? I mean...
Well, you really shouldn't dress so provocatively.
Well, you know, these bronze underwear that you said I'd look great in, well, I look great in them. It's so much so the rabbit wants it.
You can rock them.
And we're rocking this rabbit right now. He rocked you a bit.
This rabbit is,
Ow, what a jerk.
Take a beating. Could
Maybe
you imagine that? Just standing around slashing a big rabbit with a sword?
Right?
All
well,
day.
I could see why we had a hard time with that. It was tough and had high defense.
Oh, well, we got 105 experience.
Yeah.
I think we did good.
It was a well-deserved 105.
You know, we've actually been... You know, we've had a lot of behind-the-scenes... We've had great luck playing so far.
Yes.
I thought you were going to die on that worm.
I thought I was going to die on this rabbit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we have cure. That will change.
Yes, definitely. Anyways, before we started this episode, we started having a conversation, and want to kind of start that conversation over about why you're now Richter instead of Retromageddon.
Yeah, because there is another character on the server named Retromageddon who's holding a lot of our stuff. A horrible thief. He's a scammer.
What a jerk.
And he stole... Yeah, he's a jerk. He stole a lot of stuff from us, and I don't like him. He's also me, so that's kind of weird.
Yeah, you fighting with yourself. Oh, I do not like being down here. Do you see what I see?
It's dangerous. It's a lot of beastmen.
Yeah, we got beastmen, and yeah, I'm good on the orcs. Let's get out of here.
Run.
Let's head a little bit closer back to Sandy. That might be the wise decision at this point. But anyways, Retromageddon was he started in Bastock, and the reason is he wanted the Bastokian ring.
Yeah, well, I have to show you, but you get a ring. Each major city is it has its own races that are associated with it. So for Bastok, if you're a Hume or Galka, you get a ring for joining Bastok. And it gives you some small bonuses, and I wanted that ring. And my plan was to get that ring and then run to Sandoria and join Sandoria so that Rancho and I could just play Sandoria together. And
yeah, and keep in mind he was level 3 while he was running from Badstock to Sandoria.
It's a long trip. I didn't remember how to do it.
I reminded you.
Vicious. Yeah. And I died. I must have died like 3 or 4 times attempting it.
By the way, you pretty much killed that rabbit yourself because apparently I couldn't see the rabbit even though it was clearly in front of me. And I am now level 3.
It's so short. You can't see it.
There is a tainted hound over there.
You can give it a tough.
It's tough with high defense. I don't think that'd be wise.
Is it a soft salt hound? Tainted love?
Whoa! Well,
what the hell are you talking about?
These dingbats, they're a decent challenge with high defense. I don't know. Let's go for it. Screw it. I don't care.
I've actually, when I was starting this character working on the monk job, almost all I fought was bats at night because of the wings.
Yeah, you could turn them in Shandy to get up your reputation and make yourself a little bit of gil.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We did digress. When I finally got to Sandy, I found out it cost 40,000 gil to change your allegiance to Sandoria.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
Not that you didn't have the gil to do it, but we kind of need that money.
So we actually
let's kill these dingbats.
I didn't have any money, so
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's focus on these dingbats while it's nighttime. Get these wings. There, you didn't even need Dia. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump up and smack these guys, and I wasn't close enough.
As we attack in tandem.
And miss in tandem. Yay, level 3. Now you can heal me.
Good. Yeah, if I can remember how to do that. This is going to be boring while I set this up. Because I have to make a macro.
Yeah, see, I don't even think I've learned any skills to require that other than my job skill, my job ability, which is Mighty Strikes, which you can only use once every. I don't even know what the cooldown is anymore.
Well, I know it was like a couple. It was at least. It might be like an hour. Or
I was thinking it was at least an hour, at least. Which that was one thing that always drove me nuts about this game, is. You know, most MMOs, what are you doing? You're usually mashing on all of your skills, doing some sort of rotation and stuff. And on this, man, you gotta wait for your skills and wait and wait and wait and wait. This game is all about waiting. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. It's you need incredible patience.
I mean, it's not a terrible game. This is how MMOs were at the time.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't really do anything without some sort of assistance. You had to have a party. It was even that way in EverQuest. You had to have a party to really do anything.
This is true. Okay, so I think I targeted you. And it's not letting me cure you. Do I have you targeted?
That's no good. Yeah, I always hated macros.
Error. Yeah, this is so exciting. Let's see if I can do it manually.
I think macros were one of the worst decisions they could have made in this game.
Yeah, it was not
the best design. Idea. No, it wasn't. It was not the best design choice. I mean, this is, this might be one of the only MMOs that really forced you to do that.
You could be correct.
I mean, you could set up macros in just about any MMO, but I think this was really the only one that really forced you to do it.
I think maybe Ultima made you do macros. I'm not too sure because I only played it very briefly.
It's same here.
To see what it was like.
Same here. I'm not sure on it either. I actually didn't know Ultima had an online game until I was playing World of Warcraft, and one of my friends that I played with on there in my guild at the time, he had set up a private server for it, and I tried it out a bit, and I don't know, I couldn't get into that one.
It was very clunky to use. That's for sure.
It was one of the earliest MMOs.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the first, but it was pretty darn close.
Yeah, it was 97, and there were definitely older ones. Neverwinter Nights.
Oh yes, I forgot about that one.
In the 2000s, but the one that came out, I think it was 92. That predated it, but
wow, that's real early.
Yeah, and Meridian 59. That was another one.
Yeah, you did a short video actually on Meridian.
Yeah, it was very interesting to look at because it's kind of a living history lesson, I guess you could say.
I mean, you've heard of a ghost town. Yeah, that's the MMO's version of a ghost town, but it's like a ghost game, I guess you could say. There's like practically no community left.
Yeah, there's maybe 5 people on.
I mean, come on. This private server has more of a population than that game does now.
Yeah, that's where people in Sandy standing around doing nothing, and the number of people in that one.
And I've noticed since I first started playing on this server, it seems to just be growing. Because I remember when I first started, you were hard-pressed to find anybody in town.
Yeah.
And now you see them all the time.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I was running around Sandoria, and there were maybe 3 or 4 people standing at the auction house.
Yeah, and when we logged on, yeah, at least 10. It's awesome to see, though. I mean, that people are preferring to just play on the private server over the actual game. And you know what? From what I've heard, this game really has gone downhill.
Yeah, they made a lot of bad changes.
One of the ones
I think they were trying. Oh, go on.
One of the things that did intrigue me, though, was the fact that you could unlock NPC characters to come fight with you. That's intriguing.
Yeah. I don't know what they were like, but they must have been. They would have to be powerful because you need them to help you.
I think they were sufficient enough to help you get leveled and stuff, I do not know how they were in, like, the dungeons or whatever they're called in this game.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I'm having a lot of trouble hearing you.
Yeah, I've not really done anything on that game in quite a while, so I couldn't tell you how it's set up, to be honest, as far as, you know, how strong they really are. I do remember, though, that during this time we did have the opportunity to do a quest to get an NPC to fight alongside us. That was a long-ass, pain-in-the-ass quest just to get that NPC to help you, though.
I don't remember that one.
Yep. But you know what? We are down to our we're at our 15-minute time limit for this episode. We're going to try and keep them short. That way, we're not completely boring you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we'll do some of this grinding off screen.
Yes, for
and
sure.
Do some short quests or something in the next episode.
Yes. I don't know, what level do you think would be a good level to get to before we start messing with them? At least level 5, probably.
Yeah, 5 or 6 is probably...
Might get us the first quest or mission done.
As soon as I can figure out how to cure you, I think we'll be good.
Well, we'll just have to research macros. I'm going to have to get on my other character and see how I set him up, and go from there, and I'll let you know how that's set up. But anyways, that's stuff we could talk about off camera. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, we're going to call this episode. I'm your host, Rontro, alongside Retromageddon, and we will see you guys next time. And until then, game on.